Hi guys, welcome along. Mark Redmayne here with your second part of Hotel California. In this part we're actually doing the intermediate leads, the leads that are throughout the song, not the main solo at the end, which we'll do in part 3. But this time we're just into the solos that are performed throughout the song. We're going to start with the introduction. There's a little bit of an introductional lead, which has a Mexican, Spanishy type of feel. I'd like to go through this with you. It's the notes of D, E, F sharp, E, D, D flat. Then a D flat, a D, an E, and a B. Then a B, a D flat, a D, an A. Then slide from the E on the D string up to the F sharp, then open D, hammer onto the E, come up to the F sharp here, bend up a semistone or a half step, then release it down, and we're into the song at that point. Okay, let's have a look at how this can be played, how it's played in the contents of the song. It's at the start where we've got this. Remember the chords in part 1 where I go this section here. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play through that over the top of the chords. Now I'm doing it as an octave here, but you could do it as a single note. So that's that introduction lead. Now that exact lead section there, that note pattern, is also played behind the lead vocals of verse number 3. So you could actually drop that into verse 3 and have that as in the background behind the vocals in that verse. Okay, let's move on now to the first chorus. So we're going to get to the first chorus and then do the 2 lead patterns that are in that chorus there. Remember, when you get to the lead chorus, it starts with that little build up of the G Ionian major or G major scale. There, coming from the D, the G to the D to the A to the B to the C to the D. Okay, then it comes into that chorus part. Welcome to the hotel. That section there. Okay, so now when we get to that section, the first part, you'll hear the first lead of that section is number 1. We'll call this number 1. Is this a little double stop from the G flat and the A. Then up to the G and the B, double stop. Back to the original one, the G flat and the A. Then down to the A and the B and the C sharp. Then back to the G and the B, and then back to the G flat and the A. So have a listen to it in the contents of how it would be played. Okay, number 1 done. Number 2 now. Number 2, stay where you are, drop across the A and the D note here, play the 2 strings together like a double stop, and then trill up with your 3rd or 4th finger onto the B note and just leave that D note ring behind it. So you get that country swirl. Do it twice. Like so. Then come back to the 7th fret and play an A, a D, an F sharp, a G, and back to the F sharp. So it sounds like this. So you're going to try it like a little chord there happening, with a suspended 4th there, like on the back end of a D. So have a listen to that, played as a group. Alright, that gets rid of number 2 in the first chorus. Now, we head into the third verse. After the first chorus, you're heading into verse 3 and verse 4. And as I said before, across the top of verse 3, just to run this in the background, tastefully behind the lead vocal. The whole thing, from the introduction. So the same thing you learn at the introduction, play it again right there, across in the background of the lead vocal of verse number 3. Now let's get to verse number 4, something new, a Spanishy, Latin type of thing here. Start on note D from here, and then go up to, of course, a D flat on the octave. D flat on the octave there, which is, of course, fret number 9. And then we're going to do a little trill from that note to the D. So the D flat, D, D flat, D, like this. Okay, now once you've done that, step back to the D flat. We're going to play this one twice. Step back to the B note, play it twice. Step back to the A note, play it once. Now hammer on from the D string to the E, come to the F sharp to the G. Then slide up to the F sharp, and with a D-shaped bar chord here, that's the shape we want, the D shape there. Now we're going to trill off from the B flat to the B and back again. Then up to the F sharp, then a D flat, F sharp. So it sounds like this. Okay, let's go through that whole section. Okay, that is in the background of the fourth verse in the song. Now we're up to the second chorus again. That little run up to start the chorus, remember that as we start on G? Welcome! That run up. So now we're into the number 3 of these little chorus solos. The first one now, double kick the D note. Then a little E bend to a D. Then a little hammer-on run-up, which goes A, B, D, E, F sharp. Okay, so that's number 3. Now we're in the second chorus, number 4, the last one that we need tonight. Come up to, of course, here the 17th fret, an E note on your B string. Now bend it up to an F sharp. Okay, now once you've got it there, we're going to bend it up, then release it with retarding the tempo as we sink the string back down again, getting this sound. Back to a D, hit the A note on the 17th fret, bend it up a tone and then back down to A. So it would sound like this. Once again. And that is the fourth one and the finish of part 2. So thank you very much. Come back for part 3 and we'll work our way through the complete lead solo. Thank you, and we'll see you again. Bye.